I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind. Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility, where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them, a weapon capable of destroying an entire planet, codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
Destroying an entire planet? Was this my grandfather's legacy?
But it's been deactivated for some time now. To reactivate it, large amounts of energy are necessary.
Oh, so that's why we needed the Chaos Emerald.
Exactly. To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please. And then, the world could be yours.
Sounds like a plan. I like the way you think, Shadow. I will get the Chaos Emeralds, use the machine to dominate the world and build a legacy of my own.
Do you really think it will be that easy? I've got a great idea. How about making a deal?
A deal?
When you grabbed that huge emerald, you said something about a reaction. A reaction that it may have with the Master Emerald. Now, if you could just let me borrow that radar, I may be able to help you. What do you think?
If I do, what's in it for me?
I have an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds may be. I may not look like it, but do you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels?
Very well.
Okay then, it's a deal. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
Having to come back isn't my idea of a vacation. How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? Are you absolutely sure?
Well, believe what you want to believe.
Very well, very well. Let's discuss how we are going to do this. I will go in first and distract the military troops, allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected. Then, Shadow will enter the armory, where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs. Once that is in place, we will blow up the whole island and get away before anyone has a chance to know what hit them. Meanwhile, you'll have to sneak into the cargo area and grab the Chaos Emerald. That's a challenge for such a worthy treasure hunter as yourself, isn't it, that girl? We only have 30 minutes to pull this mission off, and we only get one try, so don't fail me.
That was a long cutscene. But anyway, welcome to part 4 of Sonic Adventure 2's Dark Story. We're now playing as Eggman again, and it's time to distract the military by blowing things up. And this section right here, you can get easy perfects by locking on to all these dormant hunter robots. And here's the thing though, I think there is a limit to how much you can lock on before you get a perfect score. I believe it's up to 12, I believe. Yeah, so try not to lock on to too many of the hunter robots at the same time, or else you will not get perfects every time, so yeah. And of course over here, we got rings, and this middle one right here, we get Eggman's next power-up, the large cannon. And what it essentially does is, it will be able to destroy iron containers. And we will need to destroy iron containers in order to proceed onward to the level. Yeah. Okay. So, the plot. Shadow, who somehow got on the arc before Eggman, I'm assuming it's because of Chaos Control, he introduced Eggman to what the purpose of the arc was, essentially a weapons development facility, and the ultimate weapon, the Eclipse Cannon, a weapon powerful enough to destroy an entire planet. Yeah. So essentially they created the Death Star before the Death Star was even in existence, if Star Wars existed in this game universe, which I kind of doubted, but still. But still, a weapon to destroy an entire planet in this universe, it's kind of extreme, isn't it? But of course it requires the 7 Chaos Emeralds, which brings about another question. Now, assuming this takes place in the exact same universe as the classic Genesis games, and Sonic Generations has proven that, then, I'm guessing that every time the Chaos Emeralds are used, they get sent back to the Special Zone, and, why am I questioning game logic here? Let's just roll with it, folks. Let's just go. But I'm going to question things again, because we are playing as Eggman, and destroying a whole bunch of military robots just to keep Shadow and Rouge off, well, to keep Shadow and Rouge, not to keep, to allow Shadow and Rouge, there we go, to infiltrate the bases undetected. Yeah, how come Eggman isn't, like, using, like, a big, like an army of Badniks, you know, those Kikis or those E-1000 series robots? I mean, they should be enough to cause enough chaos. But, or why not send like a giant flying fortress? I mean, Eggman, and don't give me an excuse that he doesn't have any. I mean, sometime after this game, he will gain access to a flying fortress again. So it's only a matter of time. But, again, I could see that Eggman is pretty much a hands-on kind of guy, you know, wants to get the job done personally, and at the same time he probably does not want to risk losing the Chaos Emeralds in this area. So I can understand being on the side of caution, and at the same time I think Eggman's learned that a small surgical strike team can be more effective than this entire army, so that's why he's actually winning in this game. Yeah, he's actually accomplishing things. Well, for one, we are playing as him. So, yeah. Look at all this stuff I'm getting. Look at all that score. Look at all that fun, all that excitement. Yeah. It's nice to rack up points for the military, you know, all these rings, all this stuff, all these items. You can get a real high score off this area alone. I mean, I believe it's easy to get an A rank, and I mean, we're just having a good time. We're just having fun. I mean, nothing can stop me. Well, I just lost rings, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, I still got a good score. So, yeah, let me just go flow over here. Let's go over here, and oh, no! Yes, I died. And yes, what happens when you die? Your score gets reset to 0. So yeah, all that work, all that hard effort blowing up robots and whatnot, wasted. All wasted. Just because. Oh, yeah, even though the jump is okay and I got the jetpack, the jumping can still be a little gimped at times, so yeah, and of course there are obstacles that will kill you, but yeah. So, if you die in a level in this game, and you're trying to go for that A rank, well, your best option would be to just, well, exit out of the game and restart. Because, yeah. And again, just exit. Don't, just hit restart, because if you restart in this game, you will sacrifice a life to do so. So, don't do it. Just, quit the game and start, because you'll start exactly where you left off. There's no question. So yeah. And one of the cool things about continuing on from a game is that let's just say that you're about to play well, this level right here. It gives this nice little text, well, scrolling text with the character talking, like, I am Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik. I'm about to distract the military, blah, 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 and that so on and so forth. So, yeah. It's nice at the game to give you this nice little recap of where you are, so, yeah. Alright. Don't worry, we're almost there. In fact, I see the goal ring and stupid enemies. Ugh. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna get to the goal ring and end this level because, jeez Louise, that was a cheap way to bleh. Ugh. With all that plus the score I got earlier, it should have been enough to get a better rank. But instead, we get an E because, well, we died. But all's too well. The good thing is, though, we can actually go back and replay levels if you want to get a better score. So, there's that.
Okay, everyone ready? Shadow, Rouge, on with the show!
Oh, Sonic! I thought I'd never see you again! I'm so glad you made it! You're not Sonic! Who are you?
I'm the one who should be out in top.
Dr. Eggman!
Amy, tiny enough. Leave it to me! I'll take care of her. You two, go!
Come on, send the lights. I'll always be there for you. In the best and worst times, you can be my sweetest.
Okay, now we have our first character battle of the Dark Story.
Eggman, you won't get away with this!
Oh, yes I will, because I'm bad, and being bad is fun! Yeah, so our battle is against Miles, Tails per hour, and he has his own mech made out of the tornado. Yeah, because again, we're dealing with good counterparts, bad counterparts, and Tails is the good counterpart to Dr. Eggman in this game. So yeah, he will shoot, he will lock on, and try to damage Eggman. So yeah, all we have to do is just shoot and lock onto him and kill him quickly. And oh, we're both almost dead. But thankfully, as you'll see here, I managed to kill Tails first before Tails kills me. And yeah. See, I would have died here, but thankfully I killed Tails first and won the day. Yeah. Now that we have gotten the upgrade in the previous stage, Weapons Bed, we're going to go back to Iron Gate because we can use the ability to break iron crates to get another upgrade. This upgrade right here. And essentially it will allow Eggman to shoot, lock onto enemies farther away and, well, shoot for better scoring, I guess. So, yeah.
I'm in position, Doctor. Tell me when.
There's been an unexpected delay on my end. There's no more time to waste. Set the timer for 15 minutes. Let's go, Rouge!
5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go.
Get the chaos emerald before the military finds you.
Will do, Dr. Eggman. Now, this level here can be your best friend or your worst enemy when it comes to ranking and how fast you can finish this level. So, yeah. Now, it can be your worst enemy in that, oh, there's a time limit. You have to beat it in under 5 minutes or else you will lose and have to start all over. Not to mention the fact that, again, the Chaos Emeralds are scattered all over the place. Like previous search MacGuffins, like the Master Emerald Shards or the Gate Keys. So again, you have to search for things like in enemies or in other places. And another bad thing about it is sometimes you can find the Chaos Emeralds inside these vaults right here. You see the vaults, the red, the yellow, and the blue ones. Now, if they're inside a blue vault, there shouldn't be a problem because those are already unlocked. You see the flashing gun symbol on there? That means that they're unlocked. However, the red and yellow ones are not unlocked meaning that we have to find switches if Chaos Emeralds are inside in order to get access to them. So, yeah. Now, the yellow switches are along the yellow vaults, and the red switch, we have to actually go to an upper level to get that switch. So, yeah. So if the Chaos Emerald just happens to be inside a closed red or yellow vault, there's going to be some effort involved into, well, essentially getting those Chaos Emeralds. So, in other words, tedious work. However, this level can be easy if you're lucky. I mean, again, the Chaos Emeralds, like everything else, are randomized depending on how the game likes to treat you. So if the Chaos Emeralds are out in the open, it's just a matter of just going around this place, locking onto their location, and taking them out. And I admit, I had to replay this level over and over again because of those certain difficulties. You know how Chaos Emeralds are inside vaults that we have to hit a switch that we can't open. Not to mention the fact that there is a 5-minute time limit because Rouge imposed that on herself, so ugh. But thankfully I got 2 so far in easy places. And again, there's that whole issue with the radar, you know, how you can't access one without getting the previous one, so blah. Alright. I shall also take the opportunity to explain why there are monitors at the location. I don't think I said that, but I will now. Basically, the monitors are hints to the locations of your area, of the Chaos Emeralds, Master Emerald Shards, Gate Keys, etc. And every time you access the monitors, it essentially lowers your score, essentially. Basically, okay, you want this information? It's going to cost you this amount of points. So, yeah, for those who want to go who want to A rank this thing, there are no S ranks in the Sonic series yet. Avoid the monitors at all costs. But if you don't really care, just go for it. Just use the monitors. They're essentially the Tikal hints of the of this game. But because remember, Tikal has ascended to a higher plane of existence, and yeah, she is no longer available. But thankfully, I was actually quick this time around, and the last Chaos Emerald is right there between lasers and enemies, and whoa! And I'm trying to avoid it. Oh god! Whew, got it. And despite me screwing up and losing rings and all that stuff, I somehow managed to get an A rank in this level. I believe my first one. So yeah, there's something.
How was that?
Anyway, we will continue onward in part 5 of the Dark Story. So, see you next video.